Today, in Roadcraft, we found the perfect place on the map Contamination for a road going north and south to connect the bases. We're starting it off with a big bridge connecting two of the main bodies of land. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to Roadcraft. Today we're here on the map Contamination, and I was just down here at the construction depot. I've got, this is always a good idea, this right here. So, let me tell you, so here in Contamination, we finally unlocked concrete bridges. That's the last thing we did last video. Finally unlocked concrete bridges, and I've been building them everywhere just because I can. Like, yeah, we'll have a bridge here. We'll have a bridge here. We'll put a bridge here. We'll put a bridge wherever I can find a place to put one. So I've been stocking up on concrete slabs just so I can build more concrete bridges. It's just so nice to be able to have concrete bridges. So down here at the construction depot, yeah, I've just kind of got, I mean, this is the ultimate setup here. If you want to, look, I got plenty of money. So I was like, let's just park the mobile base down here, overlap it with this, get a crane, and just spawn in concrete slabs, store them in the base, truck them around the map. And so anyway, there's that. Been building bridges, looking for new places to connect, and we are working on a couple objectives today, a couple fun things I want to do. Okay, first thing we've been doing is delivering this. Let's see, what is this? What objective is this? Here it is. Deliver backup generator. So I had to dig this backup generator out of this canyon, wherever. I got it mostly down here, and then I wrecked the truck. So we're bringing the crane out here. Yeah, I got the truck all the way out here. I knew that, well, I didn't know exactly where I was taking this generator. I just know it was going somewhere in the forest. I knew I'd have to bring a crane out eventually. Turns out the truck got it here and got a little stuck. And as long as we're bringing this crane, we can have some fun here with my favorite. Whoops, there we go. My favorite new way to clear the forest. This crane has, yeah, my favorite new way to clear the forest. Where did I park the truck? Yeah, just, we did this a couple videos ago, and I was like, oh wow, that's pretty fun. I mean, knocking down trees is kind of one of my favorite pastimes. And then I realized, this crane, oh wait, how about we, let's park it up here. Here we go. Yeah, you can park the crane, put the e-brake on, and just clear out an entire forest. It's pretty fun, but actually, okay, I got ahead of myself. This is not where we're going with this. Let's get these trees out of the way so I can see exactly where this generator is going. Well, we'll just park right, we'll just do this number here. We'll just park right here and knock down the trees so we can see what we're doing here. This is the most fun way to knock down trees. There we go. Look at that. I can see where we're putting the generator, but may as well just knock down the rest of the trees because it's fun. Okay, so I think yeah, we're good here. Let's get this. Oh wait, I can pick up these sections of pipe? Huh, well that one anyway, that's odd. Does this need to be replaced or something? I don't know. For no particular reason at all, let me pick up that piece of pipe. Okay, whatever. Anyway. We want this generator here. There it is. Yeah, I got the truck stuck in that pipe. Well, I was driving it back here in the forest. I couldn't see anything for all the trees. I didn't realize I was... Yeah, well, it didn't matter. The truck was never going to make it all the way down here anyway. You needed a crane. There we go. All right, so... we have got that done. New side objective. Take the toxic cargo. Let's see, wait. So... sorry, I was making... What am I hearing? It sounds like gloopy, bubbly sounds. Is that the pump here working, I guess? What am I hearing? Clear the Hermit's construction area. Oh, that literally just popped up just now. Oh, well, we're already here with a crane. So, hold up. Yeah, this literally just popped up while I was sitting here trying to figure out what those gloopy sound effects were. Let's see, open objective, clear area of objects. Okay, well, we're already here with a crane. Sounds good to me. That also explains my previous pondering of why can I pick up this pipe. Let's see what other objects are here. Well, we can take care of that here. Let's take care of the truck real quick. That's easy enough to do. We'll just... There we go. Pull the truck back. Clear area of objects. I think that means this tree. It's like the only tree left in the area here. There we go. Tree be gone. And why can't I get this pipe? I don't know why I can't get this pipe. There we go. What the heck? Whoa, what is up with this pipe here? I'm confused. I mean, this is not the strongest crane in the game, but it's probably the second strongest. Why can't I lift up this pipe? Let's see. Let's pull my... Okay, let's get it stable here. Let's pull it back. Alright. And lift. Lift! What the... No. No, 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 no. Ooh, that was close. Why can't I lift the pipe? Let's see. Is this the angle? If I try... Nah. What the heck? Okay, so what else we think? Yeah, I can't quite... Oh, but I can hook it here. Here I can hook it. Hold up. What the heck? Well, there, let me hook the whole thing. All right, let's lock this and let's try pulling it different directions. What happens if I put the... Can we put the entire weight of the crane on it? Okay, here's an idea. We're going to give it a bunch of slack. And we're going to put the entire weight of the crane on this. Huh. This is wild. What else can we do? Oh, I think the crane is stuck now, but... What do you suppose the malfunction here is? The crane is pretty stuck. So here's what let's do. Let's call it back. Why don't we... I mean, there is a bigger crane. So why don't we bring out the bigger crane? Roadside base is the closest. Yeah, roadside base. Let's bring out the big boy then. I don't know. I mean, this crane is certainly stronger than the other one. But I hooked that crane to it. I fed out a bunch of slack. And then, I don't know if you saw what I was doing. I threw out a bunch of slack so that I could hang the entire weight of the crane off the edge into the water, and even that didn't pull out. You know, even the weight of that crane didn't pull it out. Don't know. All I know is we can bring out this one and try that. What do you think if we can't lift it out with this crane, which I don't think we're going to be able to. What if we dump sand on it? Right? If I know anything about Roadcraft physics, if any object is movable, then when you dump sand on it, it will float to the top, right? I guess on our way out there, let's see if we can pull this one out. Yup, this one's no problem. Wonder what got the other one stuck in there so bad. Can I cross this here? Kind of went a weird way. We'll find out. No, it doesn't look... Yeah, I don't think so. Luckily, using the old supports trick, I think we can get this out of here. There we go. Now, we'll just cross this over here where I know we can cross it. Darn it, this thing just wants to flip over. Let's see if I can put this out. If I can keep myself from flipping over. Yeah, darn thing just wants to roll there. There we go. Okay. That darn thing it was trying to roll over on me there. Now, we just got to find a place up here where we can park this. And that's always the thing with this crane. Do we got room to deploy the supports? Well, I think we do maybe up here. Let's see, how stable is this? I've had worse. Yeah, this is odd how it's... Well, let's try it like this. Whoops. Yeah, whew, that was close. Yeah, this thing ain't budging. Well, the way I see it... Man. Yeah, that ain't budging. I can't imagine why. So we got one choice, and I think this will work. I think this will work. All right, now let's see if this is going to work. This should be, I hope so, because two reasons. One, it's a genius idea. I'm really proud that I thought about. And two, if this doesn't work, I don't know what else would. So let's see. Boom. It works. It works. Oops. Turn off my... There we go. All right. So, guys, if you ever have a pipe that you need to remove, and for whatever reason it is stuck in there with the force of 1,000 suns, no problem. Pull it out by, with sand. I imagine, well, let's see, we've used that. It's a great way to remove stumps, of course. Yeah, you can use it for stump removal. You can use it for pipe removal. I suppose anytime you need to displace any object. There you go. Sand. All right, so that's done. That was supposed to be a quick little objective. I mean, yeah, we were just going to do that as long as we were just sitting there. And the reason I was coming here in the first place is I was looking for new places to put bridges, and I thought, wouldn't this right here be a great place for a bridge? Let's see, I mean, looking at this part of the map, I mean, if I'm connecting things with bridges, this seems like a good place because I don't even know what's here, but, well, I haven't had to go through there yet. In fact, this is the first time I've even been here, and I haven't even had to come out here, I don't think, although we do have something here now. What is this? Okay, logs. Well, so I started building concrete bridges because I can now, yay. And I was pulling up the wooden bridges I had set down, and I did not put the logs away. I left them in the truck in case I had to deliver them somewhere. Yeah, I was collecting logs, and I said to myself, hey, instead of storing them in the base, let's just keep them on the log truck in case I need to deliver them somewhere. Well, now we do, but there's only like 5 there, so we still need a few more. What else have we got here? There's no good way to get it there. Well, we could build a bridge. Wonder what else is down here. Can I, let's see. Can we maneuver down this island a bit and see the rest of the, reveal the rest of the coast of this island here? Lots of islands and peninsulas here on the map. Contamination. Let's see what's down here. A bridge here could help connect 2 big parts of the map. Because this island is pretty easily accessed. Oh, look at that. There's a truck shack here. So at some point, a route's going to have to come through here. Right? I mean, why else would there be a truck shack? At some point, we're going to have to run a route here. Yeah, this might be a good place for a bridge. Let's see if I can reveal the coastal area down here. I'm trying to decide if a bridge here would be handy. I mean, it does link 2 parts of the map. But... yeah, it does. It would be you know what? I think we should. It would be a good key way to link the roadside base with the coastal base. See, the coastal base obviously is right here. Roadside base is right here. I did have plans to eventually link them, although I assumed the road was going to go this way. Well, maybe the road goes this way. It's shorter. Could be fun. All right, so let's say we want to build a bridge here. Let me uncover the rest of this and see if we can find a better spot for it. All right, so where would be the spot for the bridge, do we think? I think maybe through here. Let's push this tree down. I believe there's a road right in front of me. Yeah. I mean, there's some tracks here, you know. And this runs right through the quarry area, so this would be a good place to have a road. Yes, yeah, so the bridge should go here. All right, so let's see. Bridges. Big concrete bridge, the biggest we can do. Let's see. What do we think? I want it plenty long enough so that it, well, because we don't want to, yeah, so we don't want it to start down by the water because then it'd be a weird, rough transition onto it. We want to, yeah, I think this will be fine here. Now, I've never completed a bridge through an area that was being overlapped by trees. I guess when the bridge gets built, the trees will just go poof, I'm guessing. Oh, look at that. That's going to be a beautiful bridge. I kind of like that. And it connects these two, there we go. Yeah, it connects. It's a good connection. And yeah, and I hadn't thought of it because there's nothing really here to speak of. And there's nothing here to speak of. But we'll make our own road through here. I mean, that's a seriously good part of a map to have a road through. I don't know. I think it'll be cool. All right, so we need to truck down 10 slabs. Good thing we've got 11 in storage. And of course, yeah, we got all the stuff parked down at the construction depot. We could easily get more. I mean, it's as easy as open shop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, get some more slabs here. There we go. And then we can literally just pick up these slabs and drop them right here. Drop them right into our storage. May as well, yeah. I mean, just buy a few more slabs here because this bridge is going to take most of the ones we had. In fact, yeah, if we have the crane positioned here, all I got to do is just reel them in and drop them. Funny note about this construction depot. That big crane that is over me that I'm sitting under, you know, the huge industrial crane, and you have to move that out of the way before you can spawn stuff here. I found that out an interesting way. The big crane, you see, it was sitting over this area where this stuff spawns. Well, I was buying concrete slabs and they didn't appear anywhere. I couldn't figure where they were at. That the last one? Yeah, so there, now we got some more slabs. So I was spawning concrete slabs here, but they weren't appearing in the area. I couldn't find them anywhere. I looked, I restarted my game, and I'm like, man, I'm paying for these slabs. Where are they appearing? Why are they not appearing here? And then I just happened to notice they were appearing up on top of that huge crane up there because it was down at this end of the track, and for whatever reason, the concrete slabs were spawning perfectly precariously balanced on top of that crane thing. I figured it out finally when I moved it to do something and they fell off the top of it. So that's kind of an odd thing. So if you have that problem here, maybe your stuff is spawning on top of the crane doohickey. Right, so, okay, best access, I guess, is from the roadside base. This bridge is pretty central between the roadside base and the coastal base. It really is. But we don't have a solid way to get there from the coastal base yet. But look at this. We'll build a road through here. It'll be a cool road. Yeah, that'll be a cool road. We'll come from the roadside base. So we're going to want to do, let's see. That route's still running. Is that route? So that's the route that I had so much trouble with last video or whenever it was. Well, of course, now that we have concrete bridges, I reran that route. Yeah, I reran the route to go over this concrete bridge. It's simple now. Simple, and how is it running? Okay, there's still rewards remaining. Yeah, everything gets so much easier with the bridges. So we need to move 10 concrete slabs down there. What do you think? I'm thinking here. we can do that in one, here, let's park this here. I'm just thinking, that's 2 trips, right? Yeah, but, it's 2 trips unless we take a semi. That thing might, no, I don't trust that thing a whole heck of a lot. Let's take this guy. We could fit 10 slabs on this guy here. I was just trying to think, can this semi drive down there? Yes, there's nothing difficult. There's no difficult terrain. That bridge is going to be, oh, that road is going to be so cool. That road is going to be so cool. It's at a really great place. All right. We are good to go. Resource storage. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 concrete slabs. All right, this is going to take me a sec to get these loaded up. We're going to swap places with the crane and the truck. I'm just trying to think, you know, we got to move 10 slabs and load them onto the truck. What's the easiest way to do that? Well, the easiest way is to rotate the crane arm as little as possible. And if we're reaching out over the truck to pick them up, then we're literally just picking them up and dropping them, right? That's the way I see it. So we'll position the crane right here. Now this way, yeah, we'll drive the truck under it. And then all we'll have to do is basically just pick up the slabs and drop them in place. So far, this is actually going to be the biggest bridge I've ever built. I'm sure people have built some insanely huge bridges. I personally have not. I have not yet built a 10-block bridge. I've never been much of a bridge person. I've always mostly solved problems by building roads, you know, excavation and stuff like that. I've thought about doing some huge bridge projects. Well, today we got this. All right, last one on the truck. Just plop it up here any old way. Guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's good. Now, can we strap these? There we go. All right. Now, it should be pretty easy to get out there. Oh, I bet this truck weighs a ton. I mean, I know how heavy these slabs are. I've never moved this many in one load before. I've only ever moved these on... Man, that stupid, really, the stupid links is just in my way. I'm gonna please swap to it and get it out of here. Yeah, I've never moved more than... actually, 7. One time I moved 7. And we did it on the... I loaded 7 slabs one time on the Prosecca. That was... Yeah, that was a pretty heavy load. Alright, so we're just going to take this way down there. It should be pretty straightforward. There's nothing in our way, really. Yeah, it's going to be our perfect place to put our road through. I mean, look, we already got this right here. Whoa, I got to watch out here. These are really heavy. This is... Well, if my truck starts sliding off this sandbar... Uh-oh. I don't want to look at my trailer. I have a bad feeling it's trailing off the edge. Alright, so the only place really where we need to forge a road is through this facility here. Don't have a good way through this facility. In fact, we do have kind of a sharp turn we have to go through to get through this place. Can we make this turn? Boy, I don't know. Maybe yes. Yes, we can. Alright, sweet. Then it's a straight shot the rest of the way. Let's see exactly where we have to go. We want to go... Right, the road's going to go this way. Over that. Down here. There we go. Alright, so this is where this is where the road's going to be. Now, we got to drive over this pipe. I don't think it's a problem. No, let's drive up over it over here. Knock down some trees. I mean, this thing has got enough weight behind it. We could just coast through this forest and just plow through trees. We got so much weight behind us here. These slabs are what, like 2 and change tons a piece? 2,185 kilograms. So yeah, they're a little over 2 tons a piece. And we'll have the start to a road that I didn't plan on making. I always look for cool places to put roads. I mean, and this is almost a midpoint through the map. This will be like north, south, almost right through the center of the map. Just a perfect place, really. Well, I can't wait to see this bridge up here. Let's see if we can get this up here. Come on, last leg. Get over the hump. Over the hump. So we can get these in the area. And there we go. Here, I'm just going to return this to the garage. I think I could actually return it to the garage faster than I could back it out of the way. Oh, but we got to get in a vehicle. I want to check out our bridge. There we go. Super excited to check this guy out. How's our transition here? Some sand will smooth that out. This is such an awesome connecting point here. Alright, so the trees just kind of become part of the bridge. Interesting. Uh-oh. What am I on? Oh no, what am I on? Uh-oh. We might have an issue here. Okay. Whoa, so in the future, definitely remove the trees first. Honestly, I thought the bridge would just make them go poof. They're acting a little weird and problematic here. Let's see. If we have to, worst case scenario, we delete the bridge, remove the trees, rebuild the bridge. Alright? That would take maybe 5 minutes, but it would be an annoyance because the bridge is in like the perfect spot here. I really like it. Get the rest of these knocked down. They're behaving kind of weird. Some of them are. Can I get it from here, I'm guessing? Yeah, it was in a weird place. Alright, look at that. That is such a beautiful connection right there. That connects so much stuff that otherwise has just no... Yeah, you'd have to go way out of your way. Excellent place for a road. Let's see, what other objectives? Oh, so that means we can get some wood down here now. We need to take 15 logs there. We've got 5, I think. Why don't we check? We got 5, I think, in the truck. It says we got 6 in storage. And, well, there's there's that. There's trees down there. We could source the rest of them just right there, actually. We're not too far from the base. I know where I'm at. We're, Wait, which way am I facing? Okay. We're not too far from the starting base. Forget what it's called. The tunnel exit base or whatever. So why don't we'll run back up here to the base. We'll grab the 6 logs out of the base. Or wait. Actually, screw that. Let me think. Well, why don't we... Can we stop by the... We're not really near anything, are we? Well, going on a drive then. I was thinking, why don't we stop by a different base on the way there, but there's nothing on the way there. The bridge isn't a great... well, yeah, we're going basically to the bridge. It is in a great location because it's pretty central. It's not near anything. It's a good place to have a connection, but there's nothing on the way there, so I'll just have to do a bit of a drive. Stop up here at the tunnel exit base, grab the 6 logs we have in storage. We'll take these down there, and then we'll just source 4 more logs down there in the area. Okay, resource storage. We need logs. There we go. Get these loaded up here. I think loading logs here is so much easier and better than Farming Simulator. I was never a fan of doing it in Farming Simulator. It really works. I mean, it works the same, but it's better here. The arm control is more precise. And the thing I think that makes it the most amount easier, I mean, even the controls are the same, but what makes it easier is here you just press one button and it closes the claw. In Farming Simulator, you have to close the claw with the analog stick. And if you... That same analog stick does other things. So you can accidentally open the claw while you're moving it. It's not as... yeah, it's a little clunkier. This is a little more precise. I think these arms just kind of move a little more precise as well. But yeah, I often avoid logging in Farming Simulator because maneuvering these things is kind of a pain. Yeah, and you never see me doing the log transport contracts. Now that's just me. Plenty of people like it just fine. I still think this is better here, the way these work. Now, I'll see if I can get this last one. It's really jammed up against the wall here. Oh, no. Oh, well, nope, we got it. We got it. Yep, we got it. Okay. So that makes 11 here on the log forwarder. And then we'll, there we go. Strap these in. All right, perfect. All right, so we got 11 here. Let's see. It's, hang on, let me position this back here. All right. Got kind of a long drive. Yeah, I guess the best way to get there. Well, let's see. That road is going to connect the roadside base and the coastal base. We're pretty far from here. The best way to get there really is to drive toward the roadside base and then take that road down there. That's the same path we took the other vehicles. I wonder if I can shortcut this over this. I still need to fill this in. There's other ways around this, but let's see. Do I risk this? Oh, come on, truck. Come on, truck. I could have gone around, but yeah, I need to get to filling that in or something. I've had to go over this so many times. So many times. But that was a lot shorter than cutting through the train yard. Now, let's see. It's so nice that we have a bridge here now. Wait, am I where I think I'm at? Let me make sure I know where I'm at. Yeah, roadside base is right there. Okay. I gotta move because we have a route that comes through here, so, well, that'd suck if that route came up on us while we were crossing this bridge. Okay, we're fine. I guess here we'll use our, yeah, this is our paved road. We made this a couple of videos back. This is going to come in handy now. This connects. Yeah, this allows us to cross this huge rocky portion here. Comes in very handy, connecting. And yeah, yet another great north-south connection in the map, this road. I remember pouring this sand up here. This took so much sand. 2 dump trucks taking turns, just dumping sand to fill this in. Yeah. And this puts us right down here at this facility. What is this place called? I keep calling it that. What is it? It's a water treatment plant. Yeah, we'll just run that road right through here. I thought this would go right over this. Oh, come on. Darn it, tell me I didn't get this thing stuck. But yeah, we'll run the road over this, but for now, let's just go around this thing here. I guess this will be the first leg of the road. From the water treatment plant to the bridge here. We'll make this the first leg of it. And we get to use our new bridge. Once we get this down there, we'll park this down there, and then we'll go grab the, yeah, we'll have to grab the tree harvester and bring it this way. Oh, we should probably track this objective so I can see where the heck we're actually going. There we go. Now, this is probably one of those things where all the logs have to be in the area. Yeah, and it probably won't take them until they're all there. Let's see. I don't want to take the time to unload them, so I'll probably just park the vehicle in the thing. Let's see, where are we? Oh, here it is right here. Yeah, darn it. So I got to leave the vehicle here. I either have to unload the vehicle or leave it here. There's another alternative, of course. I could recall it back. But then I have to drive it back out there. Well, let's go get the harvester. Roadside base is really the fastest way. Yeah, this bridge is this bridge where we're at here is it's such a good central point. It's not near anything. So I mean I do think it's a good place for a bridge. Because yeah, it connects stuff that's not near anything. Let's see. Here's our tree harvester is no shot. It's actually right here. Yeah, it is. You know, I almost recalled it and then redeployed it. It's actually out here. I was harvesting trees out here. To build that bridge, you got to go fetch something out of that bunker there. We are... You could, if I looked out the window here, you could probably see our concrete bridge. Yeah, right there. That's the bridge right there. That's how close we are. Wow. I can't believe that. I almost just... You know, by default, you know, retain, deploy, right? I was just going to redeploy it because I didn't know where it was. But I was like, well, let's see where it's at. So the loading zone's up here. Let's see if there's any, if we go through to the other side, I think we can break through that fence and maybe pull some trees from right over there. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? We can just bust through right here and just pick 4 trees from right here. There we go. Now we'll just carefully back this up. And cut the tree right here. Just cut it so it lands right in the zone there. Of course, they've got to be perfectly in that zone. And I've always found that annoying. See, that one didn't count. It didn't count because it's... We'll fix it. But, yeah, I gotta say, that annoys the crap out of me. Luckily, we got the log forwarder there with a crane arm on it. But I'll try to get it so that when I cut them, they fall better in that, whoops, wrong button. Fall better inside the zone here. Let's see if we can aim this one a little better. There we go. Let's cut it right here. Or at least we'll just see if we can get it so that the log forwarder can grab it. And we got one more here, and then we'll just need one more after this. I like the way this works. Oh yeah, so much better than Farming Simulator. I mean, as long as we're talking about logging, this works infinitely better than in Farming Sim. This is because this is just so much simpler, you know? Because it just automatically locks under the tree and does it by itself. It really doesn't bother me that I really like this a lot better than manually trying to grab the tree and everything. I'll take it this way. So... somehow one of those actually counted as in the space. No problem. We'll cut this, and then we'll just use the truck and pull them in there. Whoa, this needs to... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Darn it. Okay, well, anyway, who cares? Let me get this out of the way. Okay, can we grab that one? Barely? No. We can't grab that one at all. Ah, drat. Okay, actually it says 14 out of 15. Which one do we think is not in the area? Probably this one back here that I just cannot grab. Got it. Oh no, dang it. Are you kidding me? Oh, so annoying. I just barely can't grab. I gotta keep backing up. There. Now, is that all of them, or... Ugh. Alright, well, let's drop it in the area and then see which other one we need. Yeah, I hate this. I wish it would, like, either, I don't know, take them as they get here or make them disappear or something other than this ridiculous system that we have here where all 15 must exist perfectly within the area at the same time before it takes anything. There we go. Got all 15. Now what is this? Deliver objects. Alright, well, accomplished a lot today. Did some cool problem solving. Pushing a pipe out of the ground with sand. We built a cool bridge and found a great place to run a new road. I'm looking forward to that. We'll get this stuff delivered later. I don't know where that stuff goes, what that's for. This is going to make a great road north-south through the map, connecting the roadside base and the coastal base. Yeah, I got a lot done. Guys, thanks a lot for watching today. If you're still watching, then hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. I'll have another video tomorrow. I'll see you next time. Tell me what you think about our little fun solutions here. It worked out, and yeah, next time if you ever have a pipe or anything stuck in the ground, remember you can force it out with sand. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll catch you next time. I'm going to get to work on this road, and I'll catch up with you with progress on that next time. Peace out.